Well, he's here, everyone. They finally got him. He is. Oh man, he's Lobo. Uh, I'm not sounding disappointed. No, I think he looks good. So Lobo looks good. That's good. I guess the problem is he looks a lot better than Supergirl. So victory, half a victory. I don't know. And if you're a longer subscriber to the channel, and please sub, you'll know that I'm the tireless person to say, please do not deviate from the comics. The comics, 90% of the time, do it a lot better. You're going to get it worse. So just stick to the comics if possible. And I've tried to resist jumping on the bandwagon, declaring the DCU dead, but I'm having a lot of doubts. But like Lobo is not a problem really at all, right? Having Lobo is fine. It's that the Supergirl story is kind of pathetic. We're only getting the teasers and trailers, so the actual film might be a lot better. But they dug themselves a really big hole with Superman because I think that did a lot of good things, but it really put the Superman myth in a weird position because he was weak. I mean, compared to the comics, he was super weak, or compared to the cartoon, he was very weak. So if Supergirl turns out to be more powerful than Superman, that's going to create a whole firestorm of problems. And then we have Wonder Woman, already is more powerful than Superman in the comics. So, yeah, it's a huge mess that James Gunn has created. And what are we going to get with Supergirl herself? It's just her being drunk, having an adventure, and that's about it. It's not really a Lobo story in disguise. Like, they leaked photos of her and Lobo, however, I will have to tell you, minor spoiler, apparently he's not the main villain. So she's not fighting Lobo throughout the entire film. That is not the story. He appears and then he leaves. I hope these rumors are wrong and he's there for the whole film. We don't just see him in 2 to 3 scenes and then bye bye. This is going to be a Supergirl story, but the story itself is kind of like, meh. And you can definitely have your issues with Man of Steel as well as BVS. Believe me, I have many issues with BVS. It is a very convoluted, weird film. However, it is a film, right? Man of Steel, it's a whole story. It feels paradoxically with Superman and probably with Supergirl, but we don't know for sure. We're only going to get half a story because they're setting up Man of Tomorrow. So we basically are just messing around for 2 films to get to the real film. Why? Why are we doing that? I mean, good or bad, the Zack Snyder films set up Justice League very organically, right? We introduce Superman, we get Superman in conflict with Batman, we get hints of the Justice League, and then we get to Darkseid, right? They mainly fight Steppenwolf, but Darkseid is the opponent. So overall, the Snyder trilogy is very strong. But so far, we began with one barely okay Superman film, probably a barely okay Supergirl film, and we're going to conclude with a barely okay Man of Tomorrow. So it's like the quality drop has been massive. I mean, by a lot. And what we're getting with the trailers and teasers are, yeah, this looks cheap. It looks real cheap. I mean, they're getting the basic look right, but shouldn't his motorcycle be flying? Like, it's just on the ground. That's not Lobo. That's not Lobo. But again, Momoa looks good. Like, Jason looks good. It looks a very credible representation of Lobo, chains and everything. So the basic look is fine with the cigar. The essence of the character is there. So that is good. There's not even Wolverine, where we have Wolverine was never really tall. But with the Hugh Jackman version, we're like, oh, he's really tall. And it's like, no, he's really not. But here, there's no pretending. But if it's only 1-to-1 Lobo and the rest is all over the place, that's kind of sad. It's really sad in many ways, but I will take what I can get. So a good Lobo cameo, great. But it is kind of like the Superman formula. Again, Mr. Terrific was fine, Guy Gardner fine, Hawkgirl fine, but Superman, the main character, was kind of like, eh. But I will say this, they may reverse the problem, where with Superman was kind of pathetic. I'm guessing Supergirl might be really good, but the villain's going to be like, If I have to say what was really great about Superman, it was Lois, Lex, and Mr. Terrific. Superman was like, mm, mm, not horrible, but like, This could have been done a lot better. A lot better. But again, it's very early, right? This is not the entire universe. They have Clayface coming. They've got Matt Reeves' Batman coming. And now we have Birds of Prey Batman maybe coming. And I should state for the record, just to be fair to James Gunn, I don't like Damian. I don't think Damian's a good idea. For those who don't know, yeah, in the comics, now Batman has a son. Like, him marrying Catwoman is like, okay, that's a big change. But I'm like, all right. They've developed that over decades, that they've had this love-hate rivalry. So, Bruce marrying Catwoman is like, I think that's fine. But really, he has Robin. He has count them, three Robins. Why does he need a son? What is the purpose? Oh, I know the purpose, selling toys. And I know exactly why they're doing this. It's Mandu and Grogu. They've seen the Disney formula and they're like, we're going to copy that. We're going to copy it all the way. Now, I will be fair. I mean, maybe Mando Grogu will be good, but it seems like it is what it is. It's a kid's film. It is meant to be for kids and only kids. That's it. And some Star Wars people are like, yes, let's get back to Super Lucas. Super kid friendly. Enough with this dark, nihilistic character building stuff. Enough of the evil Zack Snyder action scenes that are actually thrilling and perhaps a little bloody. No, let's make it all safe, where Superman unleashes heat vision, but nobody gets hurt. Miracle. Only one villain kind of dies, maybe, because Superman was a little weak, couldn't save the villain. He'll save squirrels and chipmunks, but not human beings or even aliens, because reasons. So, yeah, I'm not that pumped for Supergirl, and I was. Last year, I was like, oh, yeah, this could be really good. And the early stuff was very, very attractive. Like, the photos seemed really, really good. Now that we're getting closer, I'm like, I predict this is going to be BVS all over again, where people are going to get very polarized. We will see many, many hate videos, many, many defense videos, but over what? Because I don't think there's going to be much of a story. So it will be, the style was kind of lame, and it does seem like they are copying Gunn. Not all the way, but it is very, very Gunn-ish. And again, Gunn can be great. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was great. But this is like, I don't know. I really don't know. But Lobo looks good. That is reassuring. At least parts of the film will be really, really good. That's better than nothing. But if it turns out to be Superman 2, paradoxically, I think a lot of people are like, really? Again? It's like, I like these minor characters, don't get me wrong, but I mean, the one hope here is they do like a Lobo Darth Maul thing, where he's there only a little bit of time, but they establish him as an incredibly good character and carry the story forward. Oh, update, we're going to do a Darth Maul, Dark Maul thing for the channel, so look out for that. But yeah, Darth Maul was a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Clearly, Lucas never planned for Darth Maul to come back, so maybe they could pull a Darth Maul with insanely great music, insanely great fight sequence. It might happen, but with Superman as the guide, no, probably not. Probably not.